welcome to the Gut Project. My name's Carrie. This channel is about doing a low FODMAP diet for IBS and being vegan. And for the past 2 weeks, I have been trying out Huel, the human fuel meal replacement, because it's supposedly low FODMAP. And a few people have asked me what I thought of it, or if I've tried it, so I thought I would. And yeah, let's rewind to 2 weeks ago. So I just had a delivery just now at work, which my boss is filming, which is really awkward. But basically I've got some Huel, because technically it's low FODMAP, and lots of people have asked me about it, whether it would be good, so I thought I'll give it a try. So I can get it out. With a t-shirt. So it's basically that. I got banana flavour and chocolate mint.
So I just wanted to show you the ingredients of the banana flavour one. It's supposed to be a nutritionally complete powdered food. So it's mostly oats, pea protein, flax seeds, and then it's kind of like a supplement. So you're getting all your macros and your micros, and it's supposed to be very efficient, both in terms of environmental impact and cost, and obviously time.
Okay, so sorry, my camera screen's a bit broken, so it's making this look funny. But yeah, I've almost finished this. It doesn't taste terrible. It tastes like if I got some oats and some flax seeds and some protein powder, and actually it doesn't really taste like coconut. So I got those together. I mixed it with some water, and then the Nesquik powder for milkshakes. It tastes like that. It tastes like artificial stuff with other things I recognise, and I really struggle to not make this lumpy, so I'm going to see if I can, I don't know, I think I might try it but blend it at home so it's not lumpy, because the lumps kind of make me want to throw up. And my colleague tried some and he felt the same way. I couldn't have this instead of food on a regular basis, because I would just, it's not the same. It's not the same, but I do feel kind of full. So what I would really like, if I do like these, is to have them on nights like tonight. So I'm staying a little bit late in the office, and then I've got an Italian lesson in 50 minutes that I need to cycle to, and I wasn't organised enough to cook a meal, and I'll definitely want to eat vegetables and things when I get home, but it'd be really nice if I could have something that's just in my desk and I can quickly prepare just to get me through, because otherwise I'm not going to concentrate, I'll feel really weak cycling. So that's where I feel like it could fit into my life. But I don't love it, if I'm honest. But we'll see how this goes. Hello, I thought I'd do a little update. I just cycled for about 35 minutes and I feel okay, IBS wise. I feel a bit sick just thinking about the lumps in that smoothie though.
Introduction without having to read anything at all, just to become.
I'm home from my Italian lesson. I cycled for half an hour. And I'm showered now, and I still, for that the whole lesson, how long has it been? It's been maybe 3.5 hours since I drank it, and I still feel kind of nauseous. I felt progressively more nauseous as I was cycling, so I thought maybe it's because I exercised too soon after having what was kind of a heavy meal. And I still feel kind of nauseous, so I'm going to have some proper food now, but I kind of feel like just having mashed potato or something, because my tummy just feels a bit sickly. But I also don't know if maybe it was because I made it really lumpy and the textures just kind of, that made me feel sick. So I'm not giving up. I'm going to try blending it in the future and having ice in it, because I want to like it. It would be so convenient and probably save me a lot of money, but not if it makes me feel nauseous like this. Okay, so today is Wednesday, a couple of days later, and this is one of those days when I was really hoping the Huel stuff would come in handy, and it has. And I think partly that's because I tried the chocolate and mint one, which is so much nicer. The mint's quite refreshing. I think the artificial banana flavour I just do not like. It just made me feel really sick, even thinking about it, especially with the lumps. I mean, I'll try it with other stuff. I might try blending it with fruit because I don't want to waste it. But the chocolate chip and mint one I like. I had it for breakfast because actually right now I am waiting for a grocery delivery, and our fridge is so bare. I had enough to make a risotto with canned tomatoes basically, and there were like some veggie sausages in the freezer, so that was a kind of a meal, and I had leftovers for lunch, but I didn't have anything for breakfast, so I had the chocolate Huel, and they suggested in the email to have it with like an iced Americano, so I did that, and that was actually really nice. Like I genuinely enjoyed that, and I felt very like not sick at all afterwards. I felt full. I had some more fruit, like office fruits, in the day, packed lunch, and then I had another Huel, just a plain one with like icy water, between 5 and 6, and I felt fine because then we had work drinks, and then I had to go straight to netball because for some reason I've signed up to 2 really wholesome hobbies this term. But I've never played netball before, so I just run around like completely useless flailing my arms, so I need the energy. And then I cycled home, and now it's 9 o'clock, I'm waiting for food to be delivered. So if I hadn't had that Huel, I'd be absolutely starving right now. So yeah, it was really handy. I definitely still I need to chew something, I need some vegetables, so I can't imagine, I've seen people doing this for weight loss in reviews, and they just had Huel, and I can't imagine anything more miserable. And yeah, but today is a thumbs up for convenience and also saving money. I think the alternative, to be honest, I wouldn't have had time to buy anything, but even if I did, I'd have had to buy something really crappy and probably very, very high FODMAP. So yeah, I've had a bad day and I've had a good day. So since then, I've been trying to have Huel kind of every other day, just so I can give it a really good go to tell you what I think. IBS wise, I found it actually fine. Initially, I think I got quite bloated with it, not quite, tons of garlic, FODMAP kind of bloated, but definitely, I think because it's quite high fibre, and on their website they actually say that if you're not used to eating really high fibre, it can be a bit of a shock to the system, so start off with a smaller amount and then work your way up to the full 3 scoops. But now, kind of 2 weeks on, I feel perfectly fine eating it 3 scoops, not bloated at all. So overall, I hated the banana flavour, I still do. I really like the chocolate chip one. It's really nice blended, because I found it very difficult to shake it enough that it didn't get lumpy. Yeah, it's much better with ice, much better cold. I still think it's totally miserable to have instead of actual food, but for those situations where you haven't managed to prep a meal, or you have to wait too long for your next meal and you're hungry already, so useful. Just for convenience sake, I think it's really good value actually. They're very clear about how much it costs per meal. So a friend of mine recommended it to me, so I used his code and I got £10 off my order, which I think brings the smoothie down to like £10 for a meal. Not £10, sorry, £1 for a meal. That would be a good value. And I'll put my referral code below, which gets you £10 off your first order. Because I think, yeah, I just can't think of what else I would have bought that would have had the same kind of nutritional profile, I guess, for that much money. Especially being low FODMAP, it's really hard to find a quick snack on the go. So actually that was my main thing. I was I actually really wish I had this when I was doing the elimination and re-challenge phases of the low FODMAP diet. You have to be very organised when you do those, because you can't just pick something up on the go very easily, but with this, I think it could really fill in when you do find yourself, hungry but you can't buy something. Or as a backup in case you're running late in the morning. Yeah, I could see it being really useful. I think it's still really important to learn how to cook food that's really delicious and nutritious, and reconnect with food that doesn't make you feel sick. But for convenience and value, I think it's really good. Overall, I'm impressed. I'd be actually really interested to know if you've tried Huel, because I think I'm going to order more once I finish these ones, but definitely not the banana flavour. So if there's a flavour you would recommend that's not banana, tell me what it is, because yeah, I don't want to have another bag of artificial flavour stuff to work through. But yeah, I hope this was useful. I will be back with you in another fortnight with a new video, but until then, take care, I hope you're well, and yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.